Hello, this is my first video of a voiceover kinda. My name's Riley, and it's kinda like a Luna thing, but I mean it seems like I'm copying Luna, but I'm not really. But yeah, today I'm gonna be talking about how I got kicked out of a football game because of being 36 ounces too short of my weight limit. Started when I was I'd say 6 to 7, and I was in my first year of football, and we had to drive to a city called Wenatchee for a game. It was a special game of the year, and so me and my dad were like, okay, we'll drive to there. So we started driving to Wenatchee for the game, and when we got there, my coach was waiting for us at the hotel that we were staying at, and at first he told me to get on the scale, because you see, when I was a kid, or my whole entire life, I've always been a big kid and quote unquote overweight. So I had to get on the scale, so I can try to maintain my weight, because there was a weight limit in football apparently in the league I was playing in. So I got on the scale, and I was 100 pounds and or 101 pounds. We still had about, I'd say, 2 days before the game started. So what my dad did to maintain my weight and so I lose at least 1 pound in 2 days was, for the course of the whole entire time, this might sound bad, but it's the only way for him to do anything, but he made me not drink water or eat pretty much anything at all for 2 days straight. So I was 5 or 6 at the time. I'm pretty sure 6. And I literally was whining like a little bitch because I haven't eaten or drank anything in 2 days. So I called my mom crying. I'm like, Mom, I need something to drink. I am so thirsty. And yeah. And she told me to drink my spit. And I was like, okay, that could work. So I tried. It doesn't work at all, because if you drink your own saliva, it will not work at all. So after that, my dad told me to go get on my football gear, because my game was in 3 hours at that time, and we had to drive over there. So I got on my football gear in the bathroom, and I was like, wait, I can just drink from the sink and my dad wouldn't know. And so I drank from the sink, and it was a sink water, tap water. It was bad for me technically. And so after that, I started to get nauseous kinda. And when I came out of the bathroom, my dad saw that my lips were all watery and covered in water. Because, when you're a 6-year-old, you don't really wipe that off or think about, doing that, because you're 6 and you're retarded. And so, I get out of the shower, and he yells at me, and we go to the scale that my coach set for me, so we can see what my weight was. I swear, when I say this, I was 99 pounds and 70 something ounces. And so I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, let's go. I'm that much, and so I can play in the football game by 20 something ounces, I'd say, or 30. So I'm sitting here going to the game, but then my dad was like, yo, I have to go to the grocery store to get some stuff to eat tonight. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go because I'm 6 years old, so I can't just sit in the car, because I try like a little bitch. Anyways, I go in there, and I'm like, Dad, I don't feel good. I think I'm gonna throw up. And he's like, no, you're not. You're not gonna throw up. I'm like, guess again. And I throw up on the ground, right by the deli section, and it's just nothing. It's just water and pretty much my own acid, stomach acid. So we had to get an employee to come over and clean all this water and stomach acid and puke up just because I was feeling nauseous. So after that, I had to get water from a drinking fountain, and it was a lot. I had to get a lot because I was thirsty as hell. Now, I don't know if it was the tap water that made me throw up, or it was the fact that I haven't eaten much or drank in 2 days. But yeah, after that, it got a lot worse. So on our way there, we got there to the football game, and pretty much what happened was I went to the scale that they sit by, and I weighed myself, and I couldn't see the weight scale because they didn't show it to you. So I go back, and they go up to my coach, and they say, "Yo, the girl says, yo, this child is 36 ounces over the weight limit. I was 100 pounds and 36 ounces over the weight limit." So I'm sitting here like, oh my god, dude. And so they won't let me play the game because I am 36 ounces over, like, 36 ounces. That's just complete bullshit. But yeah, after that, I bawled my fucking eyes out because I am, I'm 6. And we had to drive 3 hours home. My dad was completely just pissed about the whole entire thing. And when I got home, my stepmom was just like, "Bro, why are you crying and why are you home so early?" And my dad can explain it all to her. But yeah, that's how it turned out. It was not a fun trip and kind of traumatizing for a 6-year-old because of all that shit that happened. Anyways, but yeah, that's only one of all the other stories I have of my overweight business with football, but that was like one of the first I've had. That was like my first ever video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. You say my viewers are 0% subscribed and 0% not subscribed, so yeah, bye, have a good day. I really do not know what to say.